So last night at 7 p.m. there was 4 Portuguese people coming to the room, and they were sleeping in 3 beds. That's not an issue, but this morning they had their alarm set for 20 past 5. Well, they were quiet and they took their stuff and they went to the kitchen or the common area to get ready. Well, what did the couple in my room, an older couple, they woke up at half past 5 and they started whispering and making noises and turned on the lights, and then instead of having their breakfast in a common area where there would have been loads of room, they were eating their yogurt and making this yogurt plastic thing noise. So they were doing that, and where I woke up at 6:30, well, I was listening that for an hour, but I woke up at 6:30 and I was out at 7, so I left at 7 this morning. So yeah, they were, and they still weren't ready when I left. So it took over an hour and a half for them to get ready. And that was the first problem with this morning, why I'm kind of pissed off. The second thing is that yesterday I was hanging up my socks outside of the backpack, but obviously they didn't dry because it was raining. And well, I have my backpack cover, but still they won't dry. So I hung them up yesterday when I got to the albergue. Then I washed the socks that I was wearing yesterday, so I hung them up as well. But because these 4 people walked in with their wet rain ponchos and wet everything, then all of our towels and stuff in the tiny room, none of the 3 pairs of socks dried. Then I had a pair of socks that I was wearing in the evening, but because my shoes were wet, they were a little bit damp. And then I still had this 1 pair of socks that would have been, or that were supposed to be dry this morning, but because it was so humid in the room, they were damp. So I'm wearing, not that people woke me up in the morning, but I'm also wearing wet socks. And it is meant to be raining all day. It's not raining yet, but just waiting for it. Today, 32 kilometer a day, and there is nowhere to dry in the albergue where I'm staying tonight, or hopefully staying. I'm not sure. But tomorrow I have 15 kilometers. I have my own room with no windows, but maybe I can get them dry there, or if not, surely there is places to wash and dry in A Coruña. If not, then when I'm walking to Hospital de Bruma the next day, there will be a washing machine and dryer. So at least not today, not tomorrow, in 3 days I get to wash my clothes and dry them. So happy days. Then after I started, there was this killer uphill, and it's meant to be pretty up and down the whole day today. So I cannot just wait to be done, because I'm pretty sure after today I'll be quite pissed off, tired and miserable. So there was this cafe, or a little stop for pilgrims, that according to Wise Pilgrim app. That's a place to stop. It's like 2.5 kilometers before Minho. I stopped there. The door was open. It clearly wasn't self-service. Someone's phone was on the windowsill, so I suppose it's the owner's. But there's no one in. And I was waiting there for like, I don't know, 3-4 minutes. So I just kept going, and the Portuguese people that woke up super early this morning, there's like 8-9 of them. I have walked past them already, so they have a little speed, or like no speed. Anyway, I will stop in Minho for breakfast. I've been snacking all morning anyhow, but yeah, 10-kilometer breakfast, that's grand, that's doable. So I stopped for a breakfast. It was just 3 pieces of bread with butter and strawberry jam, so nothing too fancy. That one time when I came off the Camino in a town in order to find a cafe, this time there would have been cafes on a Camino, so that was absolutely pointless today. But yeah, I've been walking, or I have passed many people today, and I still have like between 15 and 20 kilometers left, and it looks like it's going to rain for the rest of the day, so yippee. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to wash my clothes today. I'm just going to chance it when I get to the albergue. I'm not sure if I'm going to take a shower either. I may just change my clothes to like spare ones, and then when I go to sleep, I have a feeling that they don't have blankets, and I will be cold tonight, so I might be sleeping with my leggings and tracksuit on, with my fleece liner, just to stay warm. I am tired of these uphills, like we're only talking about like 150-200 meters ups and downs, but they're steep, and it's just constantly, when you get up, you go down, then you go up, then you go down, then you go up, then you go down. I know the whole Norte was like that, and at the beginning the ups and downs were much, the elevation was so much more, but still, like, you just don't get used to it. I suppose I can go more steady with this, because at the start, or at the beginning, in like every 25 meters I needed to take like a breathing break. So now I can kind of, I suppose I can go further without taking a break. So I actually do have built up some sort of muscles just to keep going, the stamina. I've built up some stamina, but it's still like, it's pain in the ass. I wish it was flat. It is 1 o'clock. It's literally like on and off raining. Sometimes it rains more, sometimes less. I have still 8 kilometers left, so I'll be there at like by 3, and then I just need to hope that the place is open. I saw an update or a post in Wise Pilgrim from the 21st of April that someone had stayed there. so it should be open. So let's hope the best, because if it's not, then it means that I need to walk to Hospital de Bruma, which is 15 kilometers away. So that would be another 27. So no thank you. Yep, let's hope the best. This is the part of the day when you just wish it to be over, like the walking part, and like you're too scared to check how much you have left or how much you have walked, because obviously how much you have walked is how much you have left. But you just kind of try to stay positive and keep walking until you get there. In the albergue tonight there is only 20 spots, but I am pretty sure people are doing, or like 98% of people are doing stages, so they would stay in Betanzas, Betanzas, whatever. So I don't think there is going to be that many people in here, or if they have walked or started from Betanzas, they would be walking to Hospital de Bruma, which would be 25 kilometers away. The reason why I didn't do the stages, like obviously I would have wanted to stay in a town where there is more food options and more albergue options, but the reason is that because I am going to bus up to A Coruña tomorrow, so instead of walking 25 kilometers and taking a bus up there, which would be there around like 5, that won't leave me too much time to see the city. So that's why I'm walking 10 kilometers extra today, which will leave me 15 kilometers for tomorrow. So if I start at 7:30, or no, 6:30, between 6:30 and 7, I should be able to catch the bus at like quarter to 11, which means that I would be in A Coruña around 20 past 11. Yeah, my albergue that opens, or my hostel, whatever, it opens at 1, so I still have like hour and a half just to walk around. But they have McDonald's, so I can have my lunch in McDonald's, and yeah, I can just like, I can walk around in a space or in the area where I'm staying, and then after I get my stuff in the albergue, maybe get a shower and stuff, then it's siesta time, so nothing is actually open. But anyway, I could take a nap, blah blah blah, and then like around 4 I can start exploring the city and get my stamps. So that is the reason why I'm doing extra today, in order to get less tomorrow and more time in A Coruña. So I have 2.5 kilometers left. I just stopped for coffee, and I met 3 Dutch people over there, and they're staying in the same place with me, and I just walked past a Spanish person who is also staying in the same place with me, so, or with us. So there will be 5 people. The only thing is now that I hope that the restaurant that's meant to be beside it, the albergue, that is open. But we'll see when we get there.